It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine?
In the 1980s, children's programming was very safe. You had shows like Sesame Street and Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Now, the purpose of these shows was to be educational. They would teach kids how to do math and reading. More broadly, they would teach kids how to follow the rules of the world. Well, that would all change with a little show called Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Come in and pull yourself up a chair. Let the fun begin. It's time to let down your hair. TV sure excited. Those friends have been invited. The wacky Pee-wee's Playhouse. There's a crazy rhythm.
Now, Pee-wee's Playhouse was a colorful, fun show that, unlike other kids' programs, didn't really have an adult at the center. It had Pee-wee, who was pretty much just a big kid himself. But there's a lot more going on in Pee-wee's Playhouse than meets the eye. In addition to its style and, at the time, its surprising amount of ethnic diversity, the show mixed in some adult humor, double entendres, and even some gay references. How does the show do all this? Well, just give me a few minutes of your time, and let's go back and take a closer look at Pee-wee's Playhouse. Now, one of the things that made this show so special was its look. Pee-wee's Playhouse was like a child's playroom on steroids. If you look a little closer here, you can see a show built around taking things that are different and blending them together to make something new. Take a step back and look at Mr. Rogers' house. It looks like a pretty ordinary house, right? Now look at the set of Pee-wee's Playhouse. Here you get a blending of colors and periods. Everything from 1950s clothes to 1980s style furniture comes together. The house is alive with color, and the show would mix together people and puppets, real life with animation. In doing so, it would create something totally different. In fact, if you look at what sits above Pee-wee's Playhouse, on top is a giant sphinx. What is a sphinx but a creature that's built around the merging together of different animals to create something new? The idea of blending different things together also extends to the many characters of Pee-wee's Playhouse as well, especially in regards to gender. Let's think about this. One of Pee-wee's best friends is the local mailman. Only here, the mailman is a woman. So you get this play on words repeated throughout the show, where he is a she, or she is a male woman. This mixing together of gender also extends to the character of Zombie, Pee-wee's Genie, who is played by a man but looks very, very feminine. Some even call her a drag queen genie. Also, did you ever notice how much beefcake is on display in Pee-wee's Playhouse? This was the only Saturday morning cartoon I can think of where you would have a parade of topless men around, each of them showing off their muscles. For a children's program, there is a remarkably queer sensibility. Now, I can see some of you rolling your eyes at these assertions, so if you don't buy it, please look and listen to this exchange between Pee-wee and his friend, a black cowboy played by Lawrence Fishburne, as the two roast each other's weenies by a campfire.
Curtis are having a wiener roast!
How's your wiener doing, Cowboy Curtis?
Well, just a little bit overcooked, but that's just the way I like it. How's your wiener, Pee-wee?
Perfect!
Well, good. Let's eat.
Did you pass me a bun, Cowboy Curtis?
I thought you brought the buns.
I thought you brought the buns.
Well, I didn't bring the buns because I thought you were going to bring the buns.
Clearly, this show isn't just children's entertainment. Paul Reubens is using Pee-wee to subvert traditional norms of gender and sexuality and open up more humorous and varied depictions for showing alternative identities on television. If this is true, would people accept this? Well, think about the meanest character on the show, a bullying puppet named Randy. In each episode, Randy tries to bully or make fun of anyone who is different on the show. And in each episode, the children watching Pee-wee learn that Randy and his bullying are wrong, and they should accept differences in all their forms. So with Pee-wee, not only get a fun show, but a show that works in a very deliberate message about tolerance and standing up to bullying. I grew up watching Pee-wee's Playhouse, and I think it's a fun show. It's a good kid show, but I think if you look a little closer, you see something a bit more different and a bit more grown up. Thanks for listening. Please post comments below, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.